A surprising fact about the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout life is its capacity for neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections and pathways, as well as by rewiring existing ones, in response to learning, experience, and environmental changes. What's truly remarkable is that neuroplasticity isn't limited to childhood or early development. While it's well known that the brain undergoes significant changes during childhood and adolescence, research has shown that neuroplasticity persists throughout adulthood and even into old age. Studies have demonstrated that various factors, such as learning new skills, engaging in cognitive activities, physical exercise, and even certain types of therapy, can promote neuroplasticity and lead to improvements in brain function, cognitive abilities, and emotional well-being. This means that the brain has the remarkable ability to adapt and change in response to experiences and activities throughout a person's lifespan, offering hope for continued growth, learning, and resilience at any age. Neuroplasticity is a fascinating concept that highlights the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections and pathways, as well as by rewiring existing ones. This process occurs in response to learning, experience, and environmental changes, allowing the brain to adapt and optimize its function throughout life. Think of the brain as a dynamic, ever-changing organ that constantly responds to the demands and challenges of its environment. When we learn new information, practice a skill, or experience something new, the brain undergoes changes at the cellular and synaptic levels. Neurons communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals, and through repeated stimulation, new connections between neurons are formed, while existing connections may strengthen or weaken. Neuroplasticity plays a crucial role in various aspects of brain function, including learning and memory, motor skills, sensory perception, and emotional regulation. For example, when we learn a new language, the brain regions responsible for language processing undergo structural and functional changes to accommodate the new information. Similarly, when we engage in physical exercise, the brain regions involved in motor control and coordination may undergo adaptations to improve performance. Importantly, neuroplasticity is not limited to specific periods of development, such as childhood or adolescence. While the brain is particularly plastic during these early stages of life, research has shown that neuroplasticity persists throughout adulthood and even into old age. This means that the brain has the remarkable ability to adapt and change in response to experiences and activities at any stage of life. Overall, neuroplasticity underscores the incredible flexibility and resilience of the brain, highlighting its capacity for growth, learning, and adaptation in the face of new challenges and experiences. By understanding and harnessing the principles of neuroplasticity, we can optimize brain function, enhance cognitive abilities, and promote overall well-being throughout life. One common misconception about the brain is that its abilities are fixed and cannot change. This misconception stems from the historical belief that the brain reaches a certain level of development in early childhood or adolescence and remains relatively stable throughout adulthood. According to this view, once the brain reaches maturity, its structure and function are immutable, and any declines in cognitive abilities with age are inevitable. However, this view contradicts our current understanding of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections and pathways, as well as by rewiring existing ones in response to learning, experience, and environmental changes. Neuroplasticity is a well-documented phenomenon that has been observed across various species, including humans, and occurs throughout life. Research in neuroscience has shown that the adult brain is far more adaptable and malleable than previously believed. Studies have demonstrated that various factors, such as learning new skills, engaging in cognitive activities, physical exercise, and even certain types of therapy, can promote neuroplasticity and lead to improvements in brain function, cognitive abilities, and emotional well-being. For example, studies have shown that learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or practicing meditation can lead to structural and functional changes in the brain, including increases in grey matter volume, changes in cortical thickness, and alterations in neural connectivity. Similarly, physical exercise has been shown to enhance neuroplasticity by promoting the growth of new neurons, improving blood flow to the brain, and enhancing the release of neurotrophic factors that support neuronal growth and survival. Overall, the misconception that the brain is fixed in its abilities and cannot change overlooks the remarkable capacity for adaptation and growth that is inherent in the human brain. By understanding and harnessing the principles of neuroplasticity, we can optimize brain function, enhance cognitive abilities, and promote overall well-being at any stage of life. Neuroplasticity manifests in various ways, and two compelling examples of its workings are learning a new skill and recovering from a brain injury. 1. Learning a new skill. When we learn a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument or mastering a new language, the brain undergoes structural and functional changes to accommodate the new information and motor patterns. For example, motor skills. When learning to play a musical instrument, the brain's motor cortex, responsible for coordinating movements, undergoes changes to refine the precise finger movements needed to produce specific notes and chords. With practice, new neural connections form between neurons involved in motor control, resulting in increased dexterity and accuracy. Language learning. When learning a new language, areas of the brain involved in language processing, such as Broca's area and Wernicke's area, undergo changes to accommodate the new vocabulary, grammar rules, and phonetic sounds. As learners practice speaking, listening, and reading in the new language, neural connections strengthen, facilitating fluency and comprehension. 2. Recovering from a brain injury. Neuroplasticity plays a crucial role in the brain's ability to recover from injury, such as a stroke or traumatic brain injury. After damage to the brain, neighboring neurons can take on new functions, and alternative neural pathways can be established to bypass the injured area. For example, stroke recovery. Following a stroke where blood flow to part of the brain is disrupted, neighboring areas of the brain may reorganize to compensate for lost function. Through rehabilitation exercises and therapies, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, individuals can stimulate neuroplasticity and facilitate recovery of motor skills, language abilities, and cognitive functions. Traumatic brain injury, TBI. After a traumatic brain injury, such as a concussion, the brain may undergo changes to repair damaged neural circuits and restore lost function. With targeted rehabilitation programs, individuals can engage in activities that promote neuroplasticity, such as cognitive exercises, balance training, and sensory stimulation, to improve cognitive abilities, physical coordination, and emotional well-being. In both examples, neuroplasticity demonstrates the brain's remarkable capacity for adaptation and growth in response to learning, experience, and injury. By understanding and harnessing the principles of neuroplasticity, individuals can optimize brain function, enhance cognitive abilities, and promote recovery and rehabilitation following brain injury. One groundbreaking study that showcases the remarkable power of neuroplasticity is the London Taxi Driver Study, conducted by researchers at University College London, UCL, in the early 2000s. This study examined the brains of London taxi drivers to investigate how their extensive navigation experience in the complex road network of London influenced brain structure and function. London taxi drivers undergo rigorous training to acquire the knowledge, a detailed mental map of London's streets, landmarks, and routes. This training typically takes several years and involves memorizing thousands of streets and points of interest. Using magnetic resonance imaging, MRI technology, the researchers compared the brains of licensed London taxi drivers with those of non-taxi drivers. They found that the taxi drivers had significantly larger posterior hippocampi compared to the control group. The hippocampus is a brain region involved in spatial navigation, memory, and learning. The study's findings suggested that the extensive navigation experience of London taxi drivers led to structural changes in the hippocampus, which plays a crucial role in spatial memory and navigation. Specifically, the posterior hippocampus, which is associated with spatial processing, was enlarged in taxi drivers, indicating that their brains had adapted to accommodate the demands of navigating complex urban environments. This study provided compelling evidence for the phenomenon of neuroplasticity, demonstrating that the human brain can undergo structural changes in response to extensive learning and experience. It highlighted the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and reorganize itself to meet the demands of specific tasks and environments. Moreover, the London taxi driver study has broader implications for understanding brain plasticity and its potential applications in areas such as education, rehabilitation, and cognitive enhancement. By harnessing the principles of neuroplasticity, researchers and practitioners can develop innovative interventions and therapies to promote brain health, optimize cognitive function, and facilitate recovery from brain injury or neurological conditions. Understanding neuroplasticity empowers individuals to take proactive steps to improve their cognitive abilities and overall well-being by leveraging the brain's remarkable capacity for adaptation and growth. Here's a summary of how this understanding can lead to empowerment. 1. Lifelong learning. Recognizing that the brain is capable of forming new neural connections and pathways throughout life encourages individuals to engage in lifelong learning and intellectual pursuits. Whether it's learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or acquiring new skills, embracing neuroplasticity fosters a growth mindset and a commitment to continuous personal development. 2. Brain health. Knowledge of neuroplasticity prompts individuals to prioritize behaviors and lifestyle choices that promote brain health and cognitive function. This includes regular physical exercise, adequate sleep, healthy nutrition, stress management, and cognitive stimulation through activities like puzzles, games, and social interactions. By adopting a brain-healthy lifestyle, individuals can optimize brain function and reduce the risk of cognitive decline with age. 3. Rehabilitation and recovery. For individuals recovering from brain injury, stroke, or neurological conditions, understanding neuroplasticity offers hope and opportunities for rehabilitation and recovery. Rehabilitation programs that leverage neuroplasticity principles such as targeted exercises, therapies, and interventions can stimulate neural repair and rewiring, leading to improvements in motor skills, language abilities, and cognitive function. 4. Mindset and resilience. Embracing neuroplasticity fosters a mindset of resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges and setbacks. By recognizing that the brain has the capacity to adapt and change in response to adversity, individuals are better equipped to overcome obstacles, learn from experiences, and bounce back from setbacks. This mindset shift promotes emotional well-being and psychological resilience in navigating life's ups and downs. 5. Empowerment and self-efficacy. Ultimately, understanding neuroplasticity empowers individuals to take control of their cognitive health and well-being. By recognizing their brain's potential for growth and change, individuals gain a sense of agency and self-efficacy in shaping their mental abilities and overall quality of life. This sense of empowerment encourages proactive behaviors and habits that support cognitive vitality and lifelong brain health. In summary, understanding neuroplasticity is empowering because it enables individuals to harness the brain's adaptive capacity to improve cognitive abilities, promote brain health, facilitate recovery from injury or illness, cultivate resilience, and enhance overall well-being. By embracing the principles of neuroplasticity, individuals can unlock their brain's full potential and thrive in all aspects of life. Let's keep the conversation going. We'd love to hear your thoughts on neuroplasticity and how it relates to your own experiences and understanding of the brain. Share your insights, questions, and personal anecdotes in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos on brain health, cognitive science, and the fascinating world of neuroscience. Stay tuned for informative and engaging content that explores the latest research, practical tips, and strategies for optimizing brain function and enhancing cognitive well-being. Your subscription helps support our mission to empower individuals with knowledge and tools to achieve optimal brain health and vitality.